It was a chilly fall evening in Charleston, South Carolina. The city's cobblestone streets were lit by flickering lamps as Amelia Harris, a determined black woman in her 40s, closed up her diner. Southern Comfort. Her 17-year-old son, Jordan, gathered his sketchbook, ready to head home and work on his architectural designs. Amelia reminded him to take the longer, safer route home, but Jordan, lost in excitement about his latest project, assured her he'd be fine. Jordan's walk took him through a quiet, predominantly white neighborhood. The air was crisp, and leaves crunched under his sneakers. Lost in his thoughts, he didn't notice Greg Thompson, a white resident on his porch, narrowing his eyes as Jordan passed by. Greg picked up his phone, calling the police to report a suspicious black male lurking in the area. Meanwhile, Jordan stopped at a park bench to sketch a historic building he'd noticed earlier. He was so focused on his design that he didn't realize two police cruisers pulling up nearby. Officers Matthews and Carter exited their vehicles, walking toward him with stern expressions. "Hey, you! What are you doing here?" Matthews barked. Jordan looked up, startled, and stood up quickly, holding his sketchbook. "Just drawing," he replied nervously. Matthews exchanged a look with Carter before demanding, "Let me see some ID." Jordan fumbled for his wallet and handed over his school ID. "I'm just heading home," he explained, pointing to his sketchbook. Matthews sneered. "What's in the bag?" "Open it." Jordan hesitated, confused, but wanting to avoid trouble. He unzipped his bag, showing his pencils, rulers, and papers. Matthews inspected the contents, but frowned, as if unsatisfied. "Place your hands on the car," Matthews ordered abruptly. "What? Why? I haven't done anything wrong," Jordan protested, his voice trembling. Matthews grabbed his arm roughly. "Do it now, or I'll make you," he said. Passers-by started to gather, some pulling out their phones to record. A concerned neighbor, an elderly woman named Mrs. Reynolds, approached. "Officers, what's going on here? That boy's just drawing. I saw him myself." Matthews ignored her, shoving Jordan against the car. Carter looked uneasy but didn't intervene. Word spread quickly, and Amelia's phone buzzed with a call from another neighbor. Dropping everything, she rushed to the scene, her heart pounding. When she arrived, her eyes filled with tears as she saw Jordan handcuffed and pressed against the car. "What's going on? That's my son!" Amelia yelled, pushing through the crowd. Matthews turned to her, unfazed. "Ma'am, stay back. Your son matches the description of a suspect we're looking for." "A suspect? He's carrying a sketchbook, not a weapon." Amelia's voice trembled with a mix of anger and fear. The crowd's murmurs grew louder, some shouting at the officers to release Jordan. Carter finally spoke up. "Matthews, maybe we should let him go. There's clearly been a misunderstanding." Matthews shot him a glare, but reluctantly removed the cuffs from Jordan. "Stay out of neighborhoods where you don't belong," he muttered before walking away. Amelia hugged Jordan tightly as the crowd clapped and cheered. "Are you okay? Did they hurt you?" she asked, checking him over. Jordan nodded, though his eyes glistened with tears. "I'm fine, Mom," he whispered. The video of the incident went viral overnight, sparking outrage across social media. Hashtags like #JusticeForJordan and #EndRacial Profiling trended globally. Protesters gathered outside the Charleston Police Department, demanding accountability. Local teacher Sarah Whitman, who had taught Jordan, spoke at a community meeting. "Jordan is one of the brightest students I've ever had. This wasn't just profiling. It was a clear abuse of power." Amelia's Diner became a hub for organizing protests and community meetings. Artists and activists gathered to create signs, write speeches, and share stories of racial injustice. Jordan, though shaken, found strength in the support he received. Under mounting pressure, the police department launched an internal investigation. It revealed a troubling history of complaints against Matthews for discriminatory behavior. The community's demands for justice intensified. Jordan's sketches, which had been seen in the viral video, caught the attention of local architects. A prominent firm invited him to shadow their team, offering mentorship and a scholarship. Months later, a unity event was held outside Southern Comfort. Amelia and Jordan stood on stage, addressing a crowd of supporters. "What happened to me was wrong," Jordan said, his voice steady. "But your support has shown me that change is possible." The event ended with a powerful moment of silence for all victims of racial injustice, followed by a call to action. Stand up, speak out. Together, we can create a better future. The video closes with a wide shot of the diverse crowd holding signs of unity and justice, leaving viewers with a sense of hope and determination for change. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and important conversations.